State of Texas versus Billy Delgado. We, the jury, find the defendant, Billy Delgado, guilty of aggravated assault causing serious bodily injury with a deadly weapon to a family member, felony of the first degree, signed by the presiding juror.
It didn't take long for the jury to convict and then sentence Billy Delgado for the aggravated assault of his estranged wife, Erica Torres. So what tipped the scales of justice? Could it be the video showing him shooting at the mother of his daughter some 14 times? Could it be the 5 shots that hit her in the abdomen and her still managing to drive away to get help? Could it be the accident of the crash she got into and she blacked out on the way to the hospital? She spent an entire year hospitalized. Think about that, a year. And she managed to testify beautifully against the shooter.
Saying that I wanted to die at one point. I did ask to stop. I did not want to live anymore at one point. The pain was absolutely horrible. It was excruciating, and as much meds as they would give me, nothing would work. I wanted to die at one point. I thought it was better.
The jury recommended a sentence of 50 years in prison for this guy. He turned down a 40-year plea deal before the trial began. So the question we're wondering this morning, should he have taken that deal? Let's bring back in our legal eagles, Michael J. Brown and John Phillips. All right, Michael, 40 years. Wow, sounds like a long time, but now he got 50. I wonder if, oh, no, we just lost you there, Michael. We'll try to get you back there. John Phillips, I know you can take this one. Let me have you step in here. Your thoughts on whether he should have rejected the 40?
Hindsight is 2020. You know, that the video should have, you know, when you're facing 40 years, you roll the dice, right? You know, you've got an attorney, you get to go through the process. You know, hindsight certainly may have some regret here. I should have taken 40 instead of 50. But at this point, you know, the difference between 40 and 50 certainly is 10 years, but it's kind of academic. But this video just is absolutely appalling. And I suspect, you know, all books will be thrown at him.
Oh, yeah, I like that, John. All books will be thrown at him. Yeah, you know, so this guy, he gets up there on the stand, as you know, John, he testifies. Let's take a listen to some of what he said about his state of mind at the time of the shooting. He's saying he didn't plan this. Here we go.
Mr. Delgado, you ambushed Erica that day, right?
No, sir. I was...
No, it's a yes or no question. You ambushed Erica that day?
No.
Did you let her know that you were going to shoot her when she arrived? Yes or no?
I didn't even know I was going to shoot her when she arrived.
Okay. Yet, you didn't warn her, right? So you surprised her by shooting her 10 times that day?
No, sir.
It's on video, Mr. Delgado.
I did shoot her 10 times that day, but I didn't shoot her planning that I was going to shoot her.
So he said he didn't know that he was going to shoot her when he's standing there. He's standing in wait. Michael J. Brown, what do you think of this answer?
Julie, you don't put a client on the stand unless he's going to gain something, unless you're going to benefit from putting your client on the stand. Now, listen, was it a Hail Mary? Yes, it was. But his answers, his demeanor, the way he appeared, the way he responded to questions, he certainly didn't help himself in any fashion. But again, I think, as you indicated on the earlier question, the proof was overwhelming, but I don't think he came across too well.
Yeah, no, not at all. I kept saying pants on fire the whole time. Like that story he told. I mean, John Phillips, it was one thing that, like, you know, he wanted to talk about the incident itself, which didn't help him. But then he comes up with this story about, oh, there was an uncle and I was upset with the uncle who harmed my child allegedly. And the child wasn't even in the car and the uncle wasn't in the car either. It's like he wanted a pass for the ag assault. What do you think that story did to this? Do you think he made it even worse for himself by offering the jury that crazy story?
Yeah, we talked about the Fifth Amendment earlier. It's a powerful defense, and he probably should have sat right there and used it instead of, try to free himself while while murkying the incrimination, sitting there with, his hair slicked back and that tattoo, and kind of angry at the prosecuting attorney, and very defensive. It's all no. Like, you don't do any of that, when you're standing trial for all intents and purposes, the rest of, a prison sentence that could take the rest of your life.
Right. Great points, John. Michael, let me ask you about the 40-year plea deal. So we know this is a young guy, and maybe 40 years sounded kind of bad, but now he got 50. Your thoughts on him rejecting the 40?
Yeah, I hate saying this, but I'm all for it. I think, and the reason I say this is, listen, my son Chase just tried a significant trial of shooting. There was an offer of 2 to 4 years indeterminate. He really did good lawyering to get there. Client stood to go to jail for the rest of his life. Client rejected it, went to trial, they lost. That's a huge cost-benefit analysis. My position here is 40 years, 50 years, he's in his 30s. Either way, your longevity, your life expectancy in jail is much less than most of us. So you're going to die in jail. You never know, and we all have gone through this, you never know what happens at trial. There could be evidentiary problems, could be witness issues, there could be something that is discovered that nobody knew. Witnesses may not hold up well. So, you know what? Is there a real risk, 40 versus 50? In my book, there is not. So it's worth the effort. It's worth the try. You never know if you can get a reduced or down charge. So I mean, we're looking here as a Monday morning quarterback situation and saying, sure, 40 is better than 50. But at that moment, I think it is the right decision from a defense standpoint.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. And great job to your son. It's tough being a trial attorney, it really is. And he did a great job when he came on the show. So you got to have him back one of these days, Michael. And John, will have to work on getting your client, Joe Exotic, on here some way, somehow, too. It's wonderful having you both every Thursday morning. Thank you for your time and expertise. You got cases to go win. We'll let you go. Friends.